What's up, guys? It's Carson. I'm back here from Toxic Gaming, and today, guys, we are back with our VGC series. I know it's been a while. I had to take my step back from VGC, just had to kind of calm down for a little bit from the summer, but we're back in with it. I mean, with a different team. You'll see some old favorites, but we're gonna try a little different team. We are going with the one that is Mega Kangaskhan. This is the beginning one of this team. He's dominated doubles for so long with this type of set for a reason. You have Fake Out, Drain Punch, Sucker Punch, and I put Facade on there over Return just in case we would get burned. At least then we have something that still hits really hard. And I just want you, I'm not going to go through and explain the exact sets of them because I just kind of went with as base set as I could to go with it just to feel back into VGC. So I just want to show you what we are working with here. We are also running Clefairy with Eviolite and Friend Guard, Heal Bell, Follow Me, Dazzle Gleam, and Moonlight. There's some past videos that showed how well this thing worked, but also kind of how well I wasn't able to work it very well at all with a Mega Sableye next to it. So we're going to see if we can give Clefairy a chance, see if it works out in some of these other battles. That's the set we got for it. Really basic special defensing, soaking up hits set. We also have Mega Mawile with Iron Head Playoff, Sucker Punch, and Pain Split, Max Attack, bulky Mega Mawile with Intimidate. This is something that I saw in VGC for a very long time. It was so good, and all of a sudden just kind of faded out. It just kind of wasn't there a whole lot. And a lot of people didn't, I guess I didn't really understand why. I saw Pain Split as the fourth move priority because I didn't really want him to think I was set up with him. I wanted him to stay around longer if I could, and if I had the Clefairy next to him, I would heal off burns as much as I can. I just wanted to see if I could keep him around as much as possible. So as we move on really quickly to the next one is Thundurus, Citrus Berry with Prankster, Thunder Wave Taunt, Hidden Power Ice for those other Lando T's, and Volt Switch to get any type of switching out stuff that we need to do. Thunder Wave to slow down things, Taunt to stop physical walls, stop walling, stop from setting up on us, things of that nature. Another one that's just basically here. He's been VGC for a reason as well with the Prankster and Citrus Berry combo. That's what I found was really cool. And then I really liked how Gliscor would work with Thundurus, being able to fire off Earthquakes with Toxic Orb and Poison Heal, firing off Earthquakes as much as you want, protecting to get that HP back, knockoffs to hurt my opponent, and then Tailwind to also help out our other Mons once Gliscor is gone, and help out himself get some few KOs with Earthquake and knockoff going on with it. More of a kind of defensive set compared to offensive. Just again, he's not trying to hit his hardest, he's trying to stick on the field long with Thundurus, while Thundurus makes everybody else's life kind of hell. And last but not least, we have Slowbro, the simple leftovers regenerator, Calm Mind, Scald, Ice Beam, and Slack Off. I was gonna go Psyshock, but I see more like Lando T's, and I'd rather completely one-shot them than just try to hit them with Scalds and burn them. Slowbro, it's kind of natural to see a Slowbro with regenerator and leftovers. But I wanted to throw him on this team, see how it is, get back into VGC, and there will be a battle here coming shortly. So let's get right into the first one, though. Okay, guys, we're back here in this first battle. As you can see, we are on the other side of the field this time. It's the way Showdown wanted to do it. We're against Bryze VGC. If you're watching, shout out to you. And he's got the Lando, the Mega Metagross, or what I'm assuming is Mega, Hydreigon, which is very scary, his own his own Thundurus-T, Azumarill, and Chestnut. And we're going to go ahead and see what the hell that we start off with. He starts out with his Lando T, and he's also probably going to start out with a Mega Metagross. More than likely, that's the first lead you see with teams like this. I go out with Mawile just to get that Intimidate off first, and I will work on the Metagross first turn, but then the Thundurus as well to paralyze that Metagross, slow him down. As you see, he doesn't get the Intimidate on me. That's kind of a problem, but I also don't want Mawile to stay in here and take Earthquakes. So I'm going to just get her right the hell on out, and I went back into Slowbro, absorbed some Earthquakes, what I needed to do, and I believe I went right for Paralyze onto this Mega Metagross the first turn, as he does go for Protect. It's not the best option at this point, but actually I was wrong. My bad. I went for Hidden Power Ice on the Lando, get that thing up out of there as much as I could. The Earthquake isn't going to do almost anything to Slowbro. Immune Thundurus. He protected, very good play on his part. And now I'm thinking more of setting up with Slowbro. So he takes out his Lando, and I believe he comes in with the Hydreigon, ready to kind of take on that Slowbro as hard as he can. I go for a Thunder Wave on Metagross, get that nice and paralyzed, and he hits me with an Ice Punch, completely destroying Thundurus. I kind of forgot that he had Ice Punch to keep Thundurus in there, to be honest, but I just set up nice Calm Mind on that Slowbro, It's gonna try to stick around for that little bit, and it's not looking so great for me with losing my check to Lando-T that early, but what else can you do? So I bring back out Mawile, get that Intimidate down on that Metagross too, so now he's Para and Intimidate. Kind of not the useless Metagross, but still really rough. I go for the Mega Evolving, and I believe he actually gets paralyzed with the Metagross. Kind of sucks, but that's why I did it. He goes for Fire Blast, and he completely wipes away Mawile. This Hydreigon's becoming a problem now. I don't know what I was thinking at that part. I figured he was choiced or something, but I don't know. I go right for a Calm Mind again, boosting Slowbro, making Slowbro become a tank on the team. He's sitting here just like, oh my god, what's he gonna do? And all I have left is Gliscor. All I can do is either knock off or Earthquake things. He switches out, goes back into Chestnut, and I believe I go right for the Ice Beam this first turn, and the Earthquake from Gliscor to get as much damage on that Metagross as I can, just getting damage off on him. And then the Ice Beam comes through on that Chestnut and almost kills, gets a little bit more than he could have killed, and unfortunately he gets another Paralyzed from the Metagross, so it's a little rough on his part. I get my Toxic Orb, that's getting ready to, you know, heal me back up as I don't have Roost. He goes for the double Protects with both of his Pokemon, a Spiky Shield from Chestnut and a Protect from Metagross. Just kind of wanting to really scout what I'm doing, and I really just went for right for the Earthquake. I had no reason not to. It would kill Chestnut, do a hell of a lot to Metagross. And I believe I went for also the Ice Beam and get on Chestnut just to guarantee, but what can you do when they protect both times, right? All I'm going to do is get that Leftovers back nice, and Slowbro is sticking around now. Get that Earthquake, get sadly a critical hit on my own Slowbro, even though it doesn't do anything. Bring his Metagross down to 6%, and Slowbro here is going to just slack off, get all my health back. And now I'm sitting here, he Ice Punches Gliscor, but that's not going to kill with that thanks to that attack drop and Gliscor's more defensive nature. I get my Poison Heal back, and Slowbro is sitting here just waiting, and waiting as he brings back in this Hydreigon, the bane of this team so far. I protect the Gliscor to get more HP back as much as I can. The Dark Pulse, 60% to a +2 Slowbro. That was so close. I was so worried for that Ice Beam. Almost dropped that thing, and I get a very, very lucky and unlucky freeze again. I hate doing that to people. Again, freeze is like the worst hacks in the world to get, and this is a pretty hacksy battle, to be honest, with the two Paras, and now the freeze on top of it. Still frozen solid. There's nothing we can really do about it. I'm gonna go right for knockoff on the Hydreigon, get it gone. It did have choice specs, which is why it went so heavy hitting on the Mawile and on Slowbro. And I'm just going to go right for the Slack Off on Slowbro, keep him around rather than trying to just kill right out with the Metagross. Hits the Ice Punch again, Gliscor is down. So now it's down to Slowbro, the thing I've kept around here on the field since the beginning. It's his job, 100%. I'm +2 on each time. But here we go against a Lando-T and a Metagross. I really only have to Quick Scald at this point. I don't think he can knock off. Again, it doesn't do that much. Slowbro is so bulky and takes so many hits. Just Ice Beam, get that Lando out of the way. His Metagross can't do much to me. It can hit me with a Steel-type move that I resist or an Ice-type move that I resist. He gets paralyzed, sadly. The third para comes up, finishing him off with the Scald. Nice in 10 turns. Easy. Not easy in the sense that it became very hacksy, but Slowbro really allowed us to do it. And it was really nice to see Slowbro put that much work into it. When we had mons like Mawile, Thundurus, and Gliscor, that it really didn't do much. Slowbro proved his worth in this battle. So let me know what you think down below. I'm going to be having more VGC battles just coming out kind of sparingly to get back into it with this team. There'll be 2 more battles. Let me know what you think of the team prep, what other teams you want me to see. I'm going to get on out of here. It's back into the rhythm of this, so I'm going to get up on out. It's Carson from Toxic Gaming. And as always, you guys stay toxic. We'll see you guys.